Fellow motorheads, how we doing, guys? So, I wanted to have this video out today about that Corvette of Mr. Ronnie's, but didn't get the phone calls I wanted to hear. I'm trying to track down some of the original people who might have seen that car up there in the Bronx. That car came from the Bronx, and it's got a street racing story to it. And I'm working on it. Got a guy up there who knows a lot of the old time street racers up there, so I'm working on it. Been a hell of a weekend here. You know, Randy, you're not alone. It's just been an all vibe. That's all I can say. Just a crazy. Um, got a bunch of jobs going. Had to order parts Thursday afternoon. Ordered a part from a big site. Next day delivery. It's been out for delivery for 2 days now. Yep, they said next day delivery for Friday. Um, yeah, here we are Sunday and still haven't received it, but it's out for delivery. Been out for delivery since Saturday morning. Yeah, okay. Um, it's amazing. It's so hard to work with stuff today and expect the right stuff. Ordered cables for the Volkswagen convertible, hold down cables. Yep, right part number according to the website. Wrong part was sent, so got to deal with that one tomorrow. Um, I let people bring me new parts that they want to put on. Sometimes that's a mistake. Sometimes it works out pretty good, but it saves a few steps for me. And had to rebuild a air conditioning system on a Dakota. So the gentleman brought me all the parts. Opened up the AC compressor. Mounting holes were wrong. They had the right tabs, but the holes weren't drilled out. Never seen that before. So I had to drill the holes out. Went to plug it in. Had the wrong wiring harness to it. Had AC connector. Everything was the right connector. Everything fell into place, and it works. But I had to change the wiring harness. I had to adjust the wiring harness and had to drill out the alignment holes. That was never seen that before. But and according to the part number, it was the right one. So yeah, it's been an off weekend. When all this was realized Friday night, sometimes it's best to just shut the shop door and walk away. And there's only a couple of reasons I shut my shop door, but had that opportunity and just shut the shop door. So walked away because none of it's going anywhere. So, and none of my clients are upset about it. It is what it is. So got in here early today, got the shop all swept out, all cleaned out, going through my back to-do list, trying to find cranks for a 440 crank for somebody. Had a few questions about my 383 six-pack. So I got a couple of videos to do today. I really, really wanted to do a really good story about this Corvette. But the time's not yet. I don't want to put out a story and have false information. So I'm going back up to Mr. Ronnie's this week, tell him everything that I have found out. Spend a lot of time on the phone talking to a lot of Corvette restoration shops and Corvette dealers. I've got calls out to other ones, but they want to cherry pick his pile. They want to ask questions about this part, that part. And you know what happens when you cherry pick the pile? The rest of it ends up going to scrap. When somebody comes in and picks out just the pieces that are worth money, you're not making any money on the rest of it. So the goal was to sell it all at one chance. Don't think that's going to happen. I think what's best going to be is make piles, put it on Bring a Trailer, let the piles go. And he's done a meticulous job at collecting the parts that are needed to restore Corvettes from 55 and up. His collection is more of 68 to 81. And I know all them brackets. I tell you what, I know I have a lot of junk here and I can use it all. And we all know that feeling. We've got stuff stashed away, and I pulled out a lot of it to build this CUDA. So going to go sit down with Mr. Ronnie, figure out how he wants to do this. This is his stuff, not mine, and figure out what his best option is in his time frame to help him get rid of all these parts. And it also gave me an idea that because I have a lot of stuff here that I'm figuring out I don't need, and I'm probably going to make my own pile for bring a trailer because I just don't need it anymore, and I want to give it away to. I want to you know what? On Bring a Trailer, you might end up giving it away. And giving it away means if you got a block that's worth $500, you're going to take $200 for it. I'm okay with that anymore because I don't want the parts. My kids don't want to deal with the mess when the day comes. And honestly, just going to let it go to somebody who might be able to use it other than throwing it to the scrapyard. So there's my long video for today. I got some short videos coming out. Got some great repair jobs coming in. I'll share with you. I actually accepted a 2008 Dodge heater box rebuild. Whew, yeah. I've heard the nightmares. People have been telling me the nightmares of taking these heater boxes out on these Dodges. You damn near got to take the entire dash out to get it out. But at the price other shops are getting to do this job, sure, why not? What's it going to take? A day and a half of my life to make that kind of money? So I'm going to take on that job. I'll show you the tips and tricks I run into. We're gonna take it apart, rebuild it, put in a new we're gonna put in new AC components and new heater core because his heater core is leaking. The minute he starts his truck up and it gets warm, it starts fogging out his entire truck, and he's losing coolant. So obviously it's the heater core. So got a lot of different stuff coming up to share with you. I'm gonna get back on the CUDA. Got some more stuff to do to it, and the 75 Trans Am. So there's going to be a lot more stories with Mr. Ronnie, but that's going to come out in a matter of time. So I'm not pushing anything. It's when he's ready. So there's my Sunday update. Sometimes you just got to shut the doors on the shop and walk away. And it was a great opportunity. No parts here, not a whole lot to do, and yeah, with the way everything went, shut the door and rode away for a little while. So hope everybody had a great weekend. We'll be back this week with a lot. I'm going to another channel to expand. I've got 3 months before something else happens, and we'll see how this whole social media video gig works out. We'll see. We're going to expand a little bit and give it a little bit more effort and see what happens, but we'll see. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the new subscribers. I've got a lot more stuff to share with you guys in the next couple months, and a lot of repairs, and hopefully I can help with tips and tricks on some of the stuff that's going on. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week.